Hoo-hoo, oh yeah! Welcome back, Myco-Listeners, to the TMN podcast. I'm your host, Zach Gillman, and alongside me, as always, is the brilliant and insightful Nova Mycelia.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be back with all of you. We've got an exciting episode lined up for today.
That's right, Nova. Today, we'll be diving into some fascinating topics, including the latest mycology news, a deep dive into a special mushroom species, and as always, we'll be answering your questions and sharing some incredible Myco-Patron experiences.
And don't forget, Zach, we'll also be sharing a delicious mushroom recipe and some great tunes to add to your playlist.
Absolutely. But first, smash that like button like you're hunting for the last morel of the season. And don't forget to subscribe, or Nova might just drop some Latin names on you.
Subscribe now, and maybe Zach will finally stop using our lab beakers as coffee mugs.
All right, Myco-Listeners, let's kick things off with some announcements. We've got a lot happening at the Mushroom Network.
Yes. Zach, it's a new season, and we have some exciting changes to share with you all. First off, we're now a video podcast. You'll be able to see us as we discuss all things mycology, bringing you TMN updates and announcements, a mushroom topic of focus that we'll do a deep dive into, and our dedicated psychoactive fungi segment called Myco-Patron Psychedelic Journey, news, experiences, and beyond.
This segment will feature a Myco-Patron sharing their personal psychedelic journey, followed by a Myco-Patron Q&A session. We'll also spotlight a mushroom recipe and some hand-picked mushroom-inspired tunes. Plus, we've added a timestamp directory to our podcast so that you can go straight to your favorite segments.
And speaking of announcements, hold on to your hats, folks. The TMN marketplace is undergoing some major changes. We're streamlining our year-round inventory and selling out the last of our non-annual genetics to bring you bigger, better, and more reliably available options. But that's not all. Prepare to be dazzled by our new limited-time, seasonal, and exclusive offerings. These elusive gems are sure to be must-haves for your collection. Keep your eyes peeled, though, as stock will be limited, and you'll need to act fast or risk missing out on these rare treasures. Fear not, though, for like the seasons, our rotating vault of TMN genetics will bring these exclusive gems back around eventually if luck is on your side.
Wow, those changes sound exciting. I can't wait to see what rare treasures TMN Marketplace has in store for us. Limited time and seasonal offerings, that's my jam. And focusing more on content creation and research? Sign me up.
This restructuring will allow us to focus more on content creation and expanding our research backlog. We appreciate your patience as we make these changes over the next few weeks.
Now that we've got the updates out of the way, let's dive into the fun stuff. It's time for our mushroom topic of focus. Nova, what magical mushroom mystery are we exploring today?
Get ready, Myco-Listeners, because today we're delving into fungi and fantasy, magical mushrooms in books and games.
Okay then, let's get to it. Fantasy literature and role-playing games have always had a special place for mushrooms, often imbuing them with magical properties and mysterious powers. Nova, have you ever imagined a mushroom that could make you invisible or give you super strength?
Absolutely, Zach. Mushrooms have been portrayed as magical entities in countless stories, from Alice in Wonderland to The Witcher. They add an element of wonder and mystique, often serving as key components in the lore of these fantasy worlds.
I remember reading Alice in Wonderland as a kid and being fascinated by the mushroom that made Alice grow and shrink. It sparked my imagination about the magical properties of fungi.
Lewis Carroll's depiction of mushrooms is iconic, and it has inspired many other works in the fantasy genre. In The Witcher, for instance, mushrooms are used for their hallucinogenic and medicinal properties by both the protagonist and the creatures he encounters. Let's start with the role of mushrooms in classic fantasy literature. Beyond Alice in Wonderland, we see mushrooms appearing in The Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. In Tolkien's world, mushrooms are a prized delicacy among hobbits, and in Harry Potter, they are used in potions and spells.
Ha ha ha! Hobbits and their love for mushrooms. I always found that endearing. And in Harry Potter, The magical properties of mushrooms in potions show how deeply ingrained fungi are in the fabric of magical education.
Indeed, mushrooms in these stories often symbolize the connection between the natural world and magic. They serve as a bridge between the ordinary and the extraordinary, grounding fantastical elements in something real and relatable. Moving on to modern fantasy, video games have taken the magical properties of mushrooms to new heights. In the Witcher series, mushrooms are not just for show. They are essential for crafting potions that can enhance Geralt's abilities or heal him.
Hey! I've played The Witcher, and I love how immersive the crafting system is. Finding rare mushrooms in the game feels like a real achievement, and the effects they have can be a game changer.
Games like The Witcher and Skyrim use mushrooms to add depth to their worlds, making exploration rewarding and adding layers to the gameplay. These fungi often have detailed lore and specific uses, enhancing the player's connection to the world.
And let's not forget about the Fallout series. The brain fungus in Fallout is a great example of how fungi can be used creatively in post-apocalyptic settings to add an eerie, yet fascinating element to the game.
Absolutely, Zach. And in No Man's Sky, you can discover entire planets with diverse fungal ecosystems. The procedural generation of flora, including mushrooms, makes exploration truly unique every time.
And for those into space exploration, Starfield has introduced some intriguing fungal life forms that add to the game's rich biodiversity.
Now let's touch on the cultural impact of mushrooms in fantasy role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Mushrooms often serve as both obstacles and aids, from poisonous varieties that challenge players to medicinal ones that provide crucial healing.
Dungeons & Dragons has a long history of incorporating mushrooms into its campaigns. They add an element of unpredictability and wonder, which is what makes the game so engaging.
Exactly. Mushrooms in D&D can be enchanted, cursed, or simply mysterious, making them versatile tools for storytelling. They can introduce new plot twists, provide vital clues, or even serve as the focal point of an entire adventure.
And speaking of storytelling, we can't forget about The Last of Us. The cordyceps fungus plays a central role in the plot, creating a terrifying yet compelling scenario where humanity faces a fungal apocalypse.
That's a great example, Zach. The Last of Us uses the cordyceps fungus to explore themes of survival and humanity in a deeply emotional narrative. It's a powerful reminder of how fungi can be both fascinating and fearsome in fiction. Speaking of which, let's talk about our own interactive game, Fungal Frontiers, the Mycoverse Odyssey.
Yes, Fungal Frontiers started as a unique blend of creativity and healing, offering a refuge and a canvas for exploring new ideas and possibilities. It's a space where everyone is welcome to dive into an amazing, interactive misadventure. As technology evolves, so does our vision, continually pushing the boundaries of interactivity and immersion.
At Fungal Frontiers, we pride ourselves on creating our own music, sound effects, and occasionally working alongside AI systems. Yes, even the ones with questionable motives. While we incorporate AI into some of our works of art, rest assured that everything is designed and personally crafted with complete human oversight. We believe that AI is not a threat, but a critically empowering and freeing tool that will change our world for the better, both now and in the future.
Our founders' hope is to broaden your mind to the expansive possibilities of mycology, science, spirituality, and technology, a blend we fondly call edutainment. Here, you'll encounter wildly entertaining scenarios mixed with plausible science and a splash of sci-fi.
Expect to find yourself in a cosmic conundrum where mushrooms navigate through quantum anomalies, participate in galactic councils, and even meddle in the politics of interstellar trade, all while cracking jokes that would make a spore blush. Imagine being whisked away to a planet where gravity works, in reverse, or negotiating peace with an alien ambassador only to accidentally insult them because your translator sneezed.
Or how about trying to keep your cool as a batch of experimental space mushrooms makes the crew invisible? These are just a few snippets of the delightful chaos you'll encounter.
The founder's dream is for you to giggle, gasp, and maybe even guffaw as you delve into this universe of fungi and fun. The infinite Mycoverse is a place where science fiction meets the hilariously absurd, where learning is laced with laughter, and where every twist and turn promises an adventure like no other.
But remember, this site is primarily for entertainment and is a work-in-progress project. The founder, its current and future contributors freely devote their time and effort to advancing the Mycoverse. We ask for your patience and kindness as we continue to grow. If you're interested in helping expand the project, we'd love to hear from you. We promise we won't make you babysit hyperactive telepathic space cats. Probably.
So strap on your space boots, grab your mold-resistant cap, you'll thank us later, and let's get this spore party started. Welcome to the ride of your life in the Mycoverse. Let the fungal festivities commence.
That was an enchanting journey through the world of magical mushrooms in fantasy. But our adventure is just beginning. Next up, we've got Myco-Patron's Psychedelic Journey, news, experiences, and beyond. Stay tuned, Myco-Listeners. All right, Myco-Listeners, it's time for one of our popular segments, Myco-Patron's Psychedelic Journey, news, experiences, and beyond. In this segment, we share some of the latest research and news on psychedelic mushrooms, discuss personal experiences from our Myco-Patrons, and explore the fascinating world of psychoactive fungi.
But before we dive in, a quick reminder. This segment is intended for educational enlightenment and mycological research, not as a gateway to reckless or unlawful activities. Remember, you are responsible for complying with your local laws and regulations regarding psychoactive fungi.
Let's start with some recent news in the world of psychedelic mushrooms. Nova, what's the latest?
Zach, the latest findings in the psychedelic therapy field are nothing short of remarkable. Cleveland Clinic's recent psilocybin study has yielded promising results, demonstrating significant improvements in treatment-resistant depression symptoms among participants. These groundbreaking discoveries are a glimmer of hope for individuals struggling with treatment-resistant depression and are part of a broader exploration into psilocybin's potential for various mental health conditions at over 50 sites across the U.S. With continued research, psychedelic therapy may offer a new avenue for those seeking relief from difficult-to-treat mental health disorders.
That's amazing. It's great to see such comprehensive research being conducted on the therapeutic uses of psilocybin.
Absolutely. Excitingly, a recent study published in the BMJ has added further support for psilocybin's potential as an antidepressant. This study found that psilocybin significantly reduced depression scores in comparison to traditional treatments, demonstrating a large effect size. While these findings are encouraging, researchers emphasize the need for additional trials to better understand the long-term effects and optimal administration methods, underscoring the importance of continued scientific exploration in this promising field.
It seems like psilocybin could really revolutionize the treatment of depression. What about legal developments?
There have been some exciting changes on that front as well. Colorado has recently revised its decriminalization laws for psychedelics, now allowing adults to grow natural plant psychedelics and fungi at home, provided they are secured from minors. This move is part of a broader trend, with more than 24 cities across the U.S. prioritizing criminal enforcement of psychedelic offenses, creating a more research-friendly environment.
The decriminalization trend is really encouraging. It's a vital step towards more widespread acceptance and use of these therapies.
Definitely, Zach. With these developments, the future of psychedelic therapy looks very promising. It's an exciting time for researchers and those looking for alternative treatments for mental health issues.
Next, we'll delve into our Myco-Patrons Journey experience. At the Mushroom Network, we take our patrons' privacy and safety very seriously, as these are our top priorities. To protect their identities, we make every effort to keep personal information confidential and use an AI-generated voiceover in place of their actual voices when sharing their stories.
As you listen to these stories, please keep in mind that our goal is to create a supportive environment for open and honest dialogue about the transformative potential of these powerful substances. These personal anecdotes can shed light on the transformative potential of these powerful substances.
Hi everyone, my Myco-Patron name is ShroomSage64, and I'm a 35-year-old aspiring artist. For years, I struggled with burnout from my day job as an account specialist. My true creative potential was being wasted, and it caused a major disconnection from my creative spark. Additionally, I've been battling depression and have been seeing a therapist monthly to help manage it. After reading several studies and hearing personal testimonials about the effects of psychedelic mushrooms on mental health and creativity, I decided it was time to explore their potential benefits for myself. After thorough research and preparation, I decided to embark on my journey. I set up a safe and comfortable environment in my backyard, spreading out a large outdoor mat. I burned sage leaves to purify the space and had a small drum along with a few other musical instruments to easily play a beat. And to top it off, I had my old-fashioned boombox with a custom-made MP3 mix CD. And don't knock my boombox. It's got character and a serious retro vibe. My mix included Native American music and meditative tracks that helped me find myself. I wanted to start with a peaceful walk in nature after preparing a lemon tech tea with a 4-gram dose of psilocybin mushrooms. This was a substantial dose for me, but I felt ready. Though it wasn't my first time, it had been a few years since my last experience. As the psilocybin started to take effect, I felt a mix of excitement, anticipation, and a touch of nervousness. The onset was pleasant and wavy, and I could tell it was going to be a good journey. Soon, my perception began to shift, unveiling a vibrant world of enhanced visuals and heightened emotions. I started to see the trees come to life, their branches swaying and leaves shimmering as if they were singing along to my music. It was as though the entire forest was participating in a grand symphony, creating the greatest songs I'd ever heard. During my walk, I laughed, cried, and felt enlightened. My spirits were lifted as I experienced profound moments of connection with nature. The trees seemed to speak to me, sharing ancient wisdom and filling me with a deep sense of peace and understanding. I felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude and awe for the beauty of the natural world around me. As the journey progressed, I embraced each wave of emotions and insights, allowing myself to be fully present in the moment. As the effects of the psilocybin gradually began to fade, I noticed the vivid colors and sensations starting to dim, transitioning into a soft gray. I understood that my journey was coming to an end, and while it was a great lesson, I knew it was now time to rest and heal. Integration was the next important step for me. Over the first few days after my journey, I spent time reflecting on my experience. I journaled my thoughts and emotions, capturing the profound insights I had gained. I also incorporated gentle activities like yoga and meditation to help ground myself. In the following weeks, I continued this integration process, allowing the lessons from my journey to settle deeply within me. I discussed my experience with my therapist, who helped me process and integrate the insights I had gained. It has now been 8 months since my transformative experience, and I have rekindled my creative spark. I have started creating more art, and have even begun selling my works at a local community swap that takes place every month in my town. My artwork, infused with the inspiration and insights from my psilocybin journey, has been well received by the community. I feel more connected to my true self, and am grateful for the renewed sense of purpose and creativity that the journey has brought me.
Thank you, ShroomSage64, for sharing your incredible journey with us. It's stories like these that highlight the potential of psychedelic mushrooms to foster personal growth and healing.
Absolutely. If any of our Myco listeners have their own experiences they'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you. Your stories not only help us understand the diverse impacts of these fungi, but also build a supportive community. Go to themushroomnetwork.com/tips and send us your story now.
And speaking of community, let's move on to our Myco-Patron and Myco-Listeners Q&A. Zach, what questions do we have today?
All right, folks, it's time for the Myco-Patron and Myco-Listeners Q&A. This is where we answer your burning questions about all things mycology. And over our little breakaway from the digital waves, we have received some fantastic questions from our Myco community, and we're excited to dive right into them. So Nova, our first question comes from Myco-Patron Emily. She asks, what is the best way to store freshly foraged mushrooms to ensure they stay fresh?
Great question, Emily. The best way to store freshly foraged mushrooms is to keep them in a paper bag in the refrigerator. The paper bag helps absorb excess moisture, preventing the mushrooms from becoming slimy. You can also store them in a breathable container with a slightly damp paper towel to maintain humidity without causing excess moisture buildup.
Next up, we have a question from Myco listener John. He wants to know, can mushrooms really clean up oil spills?
Yes, John. Certain species of mushrooms, like the oyster mushroom, Pleurotus austriatus, have been shown to break down petroleum hydrocarbons, effectively cleaning up oil spills. This process is known as mycoremediation. The fungi produce enzymes that can break down complex hydrocarbons into simpler, less harmful compounds, making them a powerful tool for environmental cleanups.
And here's a fun one from Myco-Patron Lisa. She asks, are there any edible mushrooms that glow in the dark?
Excellent question, Lisa. While there are bioluminescent mushrooms, such as the honey fungus, Armillaria melea, and the jack-o'-lantern mushroom, Omphallotus olearius, they are unfortunately not edible. However, they are fascinating to observe in their natural habitat. Edible mushrooms that glow in the dark are not currently known, but the bioluminescent varieties provide an incredible spectacle in the woods at night.
Our next question is from Myco-Patron Shroom Slayer 5000, who asks, what are some of the health benefits of consuming lion's mane mushrooms?
Lion's mane mushrooms, Hericium erinaceus, have several health benefits. They are known to support cognitive function and nerve health thanks to compounds called hericenones and erinacines, which stimulate the production of nerve growth factor, NGF. They also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, can boost the immune system, and may improve digestive health by protecting the stomach lining from damage.
We have another question from Myco-Patron Sarah. She wants to know, what is the difference between psilocybin mushrooms and other medicinal mushrooms?
Great question, Sarah. Psilocybin mushrooms contain the psychoactive compound psilocybin, which affects the brain to produce altered states of consciousness, often used for therapeutic and spiritual purposes. Other medicinal mushrooms, like reishi, shiitake, and turkey tail, contain compounds that support overall health and wellness, such as beta-glucans, which enhance immune function, and triterpenoids, which have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. While both types of mushrooms offer health benefits, their effects and uses are quite different.
Our final question today comes from Myco listener Kevin. He asks, can mushrooms be used to make sustainable packaging materials?
Yes, Kevin, they can. Mycelium, the root-like structure of fungi, can be used to create sustainable packaging materials. Mycelium-based packaging is biodegradable, compostable, and can be grown in various shapes and sizes to replace traditional plastic packaging. It's a fantastic, eco-friendly alternative that's gaining popularity in various industries.
Those were some fantastic questions. Remember, Myco listeners, if you have any questions you want us to answer on the show, submit them through our website at themushroomnetwork.com/tips.
And now it's time to move on to our next segment. Get ready for some culinary delights as we dive into our mushroom recipe of focus. All right, Myco listeners, it's time for one of my favorite segments, the mushroom recipe of focus. Today we're diving into a delicious dish that's perfect for any mushroom lover.
You know, Nova, I recently had an amazing mushroom risotto at a local restaurant, and it inspired me to try making it at home. Spoiler alert, it turned out pretty fantastic.
Sounds like you're becoming quite the risotto connoisseur, Zach. We're excited to share a classic mushroom risotto recipe that's sure to impress, whether you're whipping up a batch for friends and family or simply indulging in a solo culinary adventure. Brace yourself for a symphony of flavors, as this dish masterfully combines the earthy richness of your favorite mushrooms with a creamy, savory base. It's a testament to the culinary potential of mushrooms and a fantastic addition to your cooking repertoire.
Let's start with the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. 1 cup of arborio rice, 4 cups of vegetable or chicken broth, 1 cup of dry white wine, 1 medium onion, finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 2 cups of mixed mushrooms, such as crimini, shiitake, and oyster, sliced, ½ cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, chopped, and then salt and pepper to taste.
Now let's get cooking. Here are the step-by-step instructions for making mushroom risotto. In a medium saucepan, bring the broth to a simmer over low heat. Keep it warm throughout the cooking process. In a large skillet, heat the olive oil over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and cook until it's soft and translucent, about 5 minutes. Add the minced garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Stir in the sliced mushrooms and cook until they're tender and golden brown, about 5 to 7 minutes. Season with salt and pepper. Add the arborio rice to the skillet and cook for 2 to 3 minutes, stirring frequently until the rice is lightly toasted. Pour in the white wine and cook until it's mostly absorbed, stirring constantly. Begin adding the warm broth, 1 ladleful at a time, stirring constantly and allowing each addition to be absorbed before adding the next. This process will take about 20-25 minutes. Once the rice is creamy and al dente, stir in the butter and grated Parmesan cheese. Season with additional salt and pepper to taste. Remove the skillet from the heat and stir in the chopped parsley. Serve the risotto immediately, garnished with extra Parmesan cheese and parsley if desired.
Pro Myco tip. For an extra flavor boost, try using a mix of fresh and dried mushrooms. Rehydrate the dried mushrooms in warm water, then use the soaking liquid as part of your broth. It adds an incredible depth of flavor to the risotto.
And another pro Myco tip. Be patient and stir the risotto constantly. This helps release the starches from the rice, giving the dish its signature creamy texture.
That sounds absolutely mouth-watering, Nova. I can't wait to try making this again with your tips in mind. All right, Myco listeners, it's time to move on to our final segment of the show.
Ready to embark on a melodic adventure? We've handpicked an enchanting selection of mushroom-inspired tracks that'll elevate your playlist to new heights. Each tune has been chosen for its unique ability to transport you into a sonic landscape, brimming with creativity and wonder. So buckle up and get ready to groove. This is a journey you won't want to miss.
Hey guys, before we dive into these amazing tracks, I just want to remind you that if you're enjoying our show, you'll absolutely love our YouTube channel. We've got even more awesome content waiting for you there, so do us a solid and smash that like button. And subscribe. It'll help us keep bringing you the best in mushroom-inspired music and more.
Fungi rise in the breeze from a spore so small starts to sprout. In the myco world there's no doubt, mycelium spread under the ground, silent network all around. Caps emerge in the night, in the moonlight, what a sight. From the earth they start to rise, magic happening before our eyes. Fungi world, nature show, watch them grow, watch them go. Go mushroom, go, grow, grow, in the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow, from the ground to the show. Go, mushroom, go, grow, grow, in the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow, from the ground to the show. Day by day, inch by inch, stench. Fungi grow and never flinch. Rain and sun, nature's blend. In the cycle there's no end. Caps of color, shapes unique. In the forest nature speaks. Watching closely, see the change. In the growth there's no range. On the earth they start to rise. Magic happening before our eyes. Fungi world, nature show. Watch them grow, watch them go. Grow, mushroom, go, grow, grow. In the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow. From the ground to the show. Go, mushroom, go, grow, grow. In the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow. From the ground to the show. Mycelium threads weave below. In the dark they start to glow. Caps emerge, life anew. In the fungi, wisdom true. Grow in clusters, grow alone. In the forest, nature's tone. Go, mushroom, go, rise and shine. In the myco world divine. In the mill, by the stream. Mushrooms grow like a dream. On the log, in the shade. Fungi magic never fade. Gills and spores, a wonder sight. In the day and in the night. Grow, mushroom, grow, reach the sky. In the forest, never shy. From the earth they start to rise. Magic happening before our eyes. Fungi world, nature show. Watch them grow, watch them go. Grow, mushroom, go, grow, grow. In the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow. From the ground to the show. Go, mushroom, go, grow, grow. In the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow. From the ground to the show. In the forest deep, under the trees, fungi rise in the breeze. From a spore so small, starts to sprout. In the myco world, there's no doubt. Grow, mushroom, go, grow, grow. In the soil, watch them flow. Grow, mushroom, go, grow. From the ground to the show.
For me let's make a start. Join us in this fungal art. Grab the corn, soak it well in the pot, let it swirl. Rinse it off, wash away, impurities won't stay. Fill the jars, corn inside, pressure cook, spores won't hide. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, both will dry, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will dry, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Openings next, soak them deep in the pot, let them sleep. Rinse them off, clean and bright, ready for the fungal fight. Load the jars, prepared, pressure cook, spores declare. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will dry, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come away. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will dry, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Openings next, soak them deep in the pot, let them sleep. Rinse them off, clean and bright, ready for the fungal fight. Load the jars, prepared, pressure cook, spores declare. Grain crack, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will jive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain crack, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow, 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 grow. Pressure cook, set the gauge, 15 psi engage, sterilize an hour, 2, corn and oats, fresh and new. Cool them down, jars in line, ready now for supposed to shine. Oh, grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will jive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will jive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. In the lab, the grains prepare, fungal dreams fill the air. Still jars, spores take flight, grain prep, chaos feels so right. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will drive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will drive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. In the lab, grains are set, fungal dreams, no regret. Pressure cook, spores ignite. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will drive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. In the lab, grains are set, fungal dreams, no regret. Pressure cook, spores ignite. Pressure cook, set the gauge, 15 psi engage, sterilize an hour, 2, corn and oats, fresh and new. Cool them down, jars in line, ready now for supposed to shine. Oh, grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will drive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow. Grain prep, chaos, lots of live, corn and oats, spores will drive, pressure cook, it's time to play. Fungal dreams come our way. Grain prep, chaos, lots of seam, corn and oats, fungal dream in the jars, magic shows, pressure cook, spores will grow.